All right, you guys, I got to tell you about these three guys that were going across country. They were driving the car across country. Uh, they were headed to like a family reunion. The one guy had a big family reunion and stuff, and they were going to party it up for days out in like California or something. They were driving from like New Jersey, right here in New Jersey, whatever. So they're driving like across country. So at one point they're out in the middle of the friggin' country, the middle, and all of a sudden they run out of gas. They thought they had more gas. But they hadn't seen a gas station in they don't know how long. They were just out in the middle of nowhere, out in the out in the country, farmlands, wilderness. So they stalled out. So all of a sudden they see there's a big house across the street, a little bit over, and they're like, "Yo, let's go over there. Maybe somebody will help us out. They can give us maybe they'll have some extra gas. Maybe we could even stay in their barn for the night, whatever. Let's see what the." Because it still wasn't that late. They said, let's go knock on the door. It was about 9 o'clock at night. So they go knock on the door. This big farmer comes to the door, guy with a big beard and shit, and he goes, can I help you? And they said, yeah, listen, they told him about their car stalling out and everything and having no gas. So he goes, listen, I'll hook you guys up, no problem. He goes, you can spend the night out in my barn. I'll give you some blankets, some pillows. He goes, in the morning, I'll give you a can, I'll give you a gas can. You can fill up your car or whatever. So they're like, oh, this is great. So he goes, but whatever you do, my daughter usually rolls in at about 12 midnight. If you see her or she, whatever, don't mess with her. He goes, she's off limits. That's my daughter. They're like, oh, yeah, we respect that, sir. Okay. So, boom. So they're in the barn out there doing whatever, just hanging out. And maybe sleeping, who knows. But all of a sudden, the daughter walks in the barn at about midnight. She gets back. She walks in the barn, and guess what they all do? Yep. They all had sex with her. All right, the pigs that they were. They all had sex with the farmer's daughter. So in the morning, she tells her father about this, the farmer. Daddy, I had sex with all them guys. Maybe she was just trying to piss him off. Well, she did. He was going to kill them. So, in the morning, he goes out there, and, he sees the one guy. The one guy's up before the others. So he hands him a basket. He goes, hey, before you leave, go out of my farm. This guy had all kinds of fruits and vegetables out there. He goes, go out of my farm and pick out any fruit or vegetable you want. Fill the basket up. And the guy goes, oh, this is great, thanks. So this guy, there was grapes. He happened to love grapes. So he fills his basket up with grapes. He's so happy, And they're getting gas. They're going to be on their way. So he comes back. He goes, I filled it up with grapes. And the farmer goes, good. And then all of a sudden he points a shotgun at him. The guy's like, what the heck? He goes, I know you had sex with my daughter last night. He goes, get over there in the corner of that barn and start shoving them grapes up your ass. And the guy goes, what? He goes, do it or I'm going to blow your brains out. So the guy's like, okay, I'll do it. So he's over in the corner shoving grapes up his ass. So next thing you know, one of his other buddies comes out. Farmer goes over to him. He hands him a basket. He said, hey, go out of my farm, pick out any fruit or vegetable you want. So this guy goes out. He comes back with a thing of pears. He goes, same thing. He holds a gun to him. He goes, I know you had sex with my daughter last night. Get over there next to your buddy over there. See him? He goes, get over there and start shoving them pears up your ass. The guy goes, I can't do this. He goes, you're going to do it. I'm going to blow your fucking brains out. Go, okay. So they're both over there. Oh, and they're fucking crying. I don't believe this. All of a sudden, they start cracking up. I mean, laughing hysterically. Oh, my God. And the farmer goes, what's so funny? They're like, look, Joey's picking watermelons. Oh! All right.